What is the most incredible coincidence that ever happened to you? I drive nights, better tips, fewer people. One Tuesday, I picked up an older guy outside the ER, gray hoodie, hands like sandpaper. He slid in the front, seatbelt clicked. He looked down at my keys, at the little metal whale hanging there, warped, scorched. He said soft, "Where did you get that?" I said, "My mom kept it from when I was a baby. House fire. They found it melted to my onesie." He stopped breathing for a beat, put his hand to his forearm like it hurt. "Blue whale?" he said. Smiling face. When I rubbed off, I nodded. He swallowed. "Maple Avenue?" My fingers went numb on the wheel. "Yeah." We drove in silence, 2 blocks. He touched a long white scar on his forearm, a rope of it. "I carried a kid out of that," he said. "Nurses peeled a metal whale off her pajamas with pliers." My mouth went dry. "What year?" 2005, he said. "July, middle of the night. My adoption papers say July 14. I keep a copy in my glove box. Do not ask why." At the light, I pulled them out with shaking hands. "Admission time, fire, Maple Avenue." He read, eyes moving fast. He pressed his thumb to the page like he could feel heat through it. "Pull over," he said. "Please." We parked by a diner that never closes. We took a booth. He put both hands around his coffee like he was steadying the table. "My name is Raphael," he said. "Everyone calls me Rafa. I was engine 23 back then." He turned his forearm. The scar ran from wrist to elbow. "Stairwell blew when the door came off," he said. "I tucked the baby in my shirt and took the smoke for her. I could feel the metal burning through my jacket. I called my mom. I never call her at 2 in the morning." "Mom," I said, "do you have the scrapbook near you?" She knew my voice, knew something was up. She sent a photo, the page I have looked at 100 times. A nurse holding a clear bag. Inside, a warped whale charm, a hospital label, Maple Ave fire, 02 by 19. I slid the phone across the table. Rafa stared at it like it was a person. He pulled his wallet out. There was a fold so deep it had made a permanent line in the leather. He took out a yellowed clipping, the city paper. "Baby girl survives, Maple Ave blaze," the headline said. There was a picture of a younger Rafa in a soot mask, eyes red, a blanket around his shoulders. He flipped the clipping over, typed names, call times, a tiny note in blue pen. "Blue whale charm," it said. "Ask charge nurse to save it." He said, "I asked them." I could not stop thinking about it. I could not speak. Mom called back. "Put me on speaker," she said. Her voice cracked. "Sir, were you on Maple Avenue that night?" "Yes, ma'am," Rafa said. "Apartment 3C, kitchen fire, door jammed. My daughter was the baby," Mom said. "The whale came in a little bag. We kept it. We kept everything." He closed his eyes. I asked, "What time did you get the call?" He flipped the clipping again. Tone dropped at 0207. We were there at 0212. My sheet said 0214 arrival. We put the pages side by side on the Formica. His call sheet, my hospital printout, times lined up like teeth. He rubbed the scar with 2 fingers, slow. I always wondered if she made it. Mom was crying on speaker. "She did. She is right there." He dug deeper in his wallet, pulled a folded photo, edges soft, not the paper shot, a different angle. Someone from his crew must have taken it. A nurse holding a baby with a knit cap too big, a little baggie in the corner, the whale inside it fogged with soot. I held my breath because that photo is in our hallway. Our copy is from the hospital. Same nurse, same cap, but in ours the angle is over her other shoulder. I zoomed in on both. The timestamps in the corner were the same. He looked from one to the other and then at me. His hands were shaking now. Mine too. "Rafa," I said, and it came out like air. He stared at the keys, at the whale, at my face. "I carried you," he said, "down that stairwell, shirt over your head. You were so light." The diner noise went thin. Plates, a cough, the hum of the soda machine. He reached across the table, stopped halfway, then kept going. His palm was warm, scar rough under my fingers. On speaker, my mom whispered, "Thank you." He did not look away. "I never forgot that whale," he said. "Every July, I think about you." "Every July," I said back, and my voice broke right down the middle.